3 easy exercises for leg strength. Hi, my name is Doug. I've been a physical therapist for 30 years and I specialize in helping people with balance problems learn to walk again. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 easy and safe exercises that you can do for your leg strength. Next exercise is called a pillow squat. So you want to have a cushion like I have or a pillow. If you're struggling with this exercise, I would use 2 pillows. So you're going to sit down and ideally you want to cross your arms across your chest, bend forward as you stand up, come up standing up fully, and then sit back down again. Now, we're doing this for 2 minutes, and so for a lot of people, that's almost too much. You shouldn't probably do pillow squats solid for 2 minutes. But you could certainly do, 5 or 10 of these and rest for a little bit and then try to do a few more. Just keep trying to do it the whole 2 minutes with as many rests as you need to take. Now, one thing to keep in mind is when you stand up, when a human stands up, they're not standing straight up. They're actually bending forward so they can almost see their toes and then coming up. I've watched a lot of older people struggle with that. They forget that they're supposed to bend forward, or they're afraid to because they're afraid they're going to fall forward. That's why having this chair here is so nice. If you're struggling with this, I recommend putting your hands on the chair to push up, and you're pushing kind of forward when you do that. Or you could even grab this chair because that'll help put your body in that better position. If you keep practicing standing up and sitting down correctly, even with helping yourself or with the cushion, that's how you get better at it. And the reason why we have the cushion is because I want you to do a lot of repetitions. I don't want you to hurt yourself when you sit down. The cushion really makes this exercise safer, but more effective. Because when you do more repetitions, even if it's less, it's less strenuous to stand up with the pillow, but doing it more often, that's really how you build strength. So we just have a couple more to go here. I hope you've been resting as much as you wanted to rest. And I think we just have one more. We can stop. And good. Marching. To do marching, all you got to do is grab the back of a chair, both hands, and then you're just going to bring your legs up and down. And this might seem like a simple exercise, but for a lot of people, this can be a struggle. This exercise works your iliopsoas muscle, which is the big muscle that lifts your hip up and down. How high you lift it and how quickly you move your legs determines how difficult this exercise is. So if you want to make it easier, you don't have to go up as high. And if you want to make it harder, you can go up all the way. Now, to improve your balance, you can also let go of the chair while you do it. Some of you might be able to do that. Other people might need to put one finger there or both hands. No matter which way you go, it's okay. But over time, you should try to get to the point where you're doing it like this. Now, if at any point you feel tired with any of these exercises, you can sit down at any point in the 2 minutes and rest for as long as you want. Just keep trying to stand back up again and try to do as many as you can. But even if you just did 10 or 15 of these in 2 minutes, it would still be beneficial if you're really having trouble with weakness. The other thing that this exercise helps besides your strength is it can help your balance because it promotes weight shift. When you watch someone shuffling, they're shuffling because they're not lifting their legs off the ground. So practicing going side to side and lifting your leg off the ground is a good way to practice weight shift. And especially if you do it without holding on, then you're definitely shifting your weight. If you're finding right now that you can't do it without holding on, you're probably having trouble with weight shift. So what I recommend is keep trying to put all your weight over one leg and keep shifting your weight side to side. We're just about to the end of these, and you definitely can go at whatever pace you want. Just a few more. Okay, we're going to do stepping up and down on a step. I have an aerobic step that I bought off of Amazon. You can use whatever you want, a piece of wood, a phone book if you still have one. So you're going to grab the back of the chair and step up with one leg and then the other leg, and then step back down, right leg and left leg. Okay, so your goal is to do this like this without holding the chair, And I am alternating. I'm doing my right leg and then my left leg as the leg that's going up. But a lot of people, that's going to be very difficult. It's okay to hold on. If you're having trouble going up and down stairs, if you struggle with that or if you're afraid of that, this is such a great exercise to practice at home. I really recommend a low step too in the beginning. So this is only maybe 4 inches, but you could even do a 2-inch step. For a lot of my patients, 2 inches is a struggle, and it's a great way to build up your strength, your endurance, and your balance all at the same time. The other thing is, it helps you practice lifting your leg up. You know, if you have to go up a curb or step over a toy or who knows what, you really have to have that ability to lift your leg up high. And a lot of people, because they stop doing that, they lose that ability. So this is a good way to also exercise the iliopsoas muscle, which is the muscle that lifts your hip up, your leg up. But it's also a good strength exercise because you have to use your quads and your hamstrings as you go up onto the step. And again, if you need to stop and take a break, this is exhausting. You can stop at any point and rest for as long as you want. We're just about done here. Just a couple more. I think over time, this is a really beneficial exercise. And we are done. I hope you found this video helpful. Click the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this.